demise. And that is why in some hadith, when we discuss the issue of silatul raham, keeping ties with your relatives and loved ones, and the opposite, which is qata'ur raham, breaking ties, and we talk of children who become aqul walidayn, in other words, they are disowned by their parents. We know from many ahadith that if your parents disown you, it does not matter how much good you do, you will never even smell the fragrance of paradise, even if they are wrong and you are right. And I've talked about this time and again, that if your parents are wrong and it is their fault and they oppress you and you only look at them with anger, Allah will not accept your prayers. Okay, so parents have a very lofty status. Now when we talk of aqul walidayn, we know from hadith that some children become aq to their parents in this world. But after their parents pass away, they regret and remorse over what they failed to do. And they do so much good for their parents who have passed away. They send them so much in terms of spiritual gifts that their parents forgive them and they become blessed by their parents. And some is the opposite. Their parents bless them while they're in this world, but after their parents pass away, they forget them. They forget them for so long that the spirits of their parents disown them. So in other words, we can become aq of walidayn even after our parents have gone, which therefore means that relationships remain even regardless of whether the person you're related to has passed away or not. And therefore we know the ways and means by which we can continue maintaining that relationship, whether it is reciting a Surah Fatiha or reciting Surah Yasin or giving charity in their name or organizing a majlis in their name and so on. And when this is done, the spirits that pass away receive what we send them as gifts, as hadiyah. And that is why we have another narration that says that when they sit amongst themselves and some of them receive gifts but others do not, those who do not receive gifts from their relatives in this world because they have forgotten them, they are embarrassed in front of the other spirits. And we are told فَيَخْجَلُونَ أَمَامَ الْآخِرِينَ. They feel shame that this spirit is receiving gifts from cousins and from relatives and from individuals who are not even related but just had love for him. I have sons and I have daughters, but they do not remember me with even one Fatiha, even once a week. Okay? And some narrations talk about these gifts being sent to them on Thursday nights or on Fridays, which is why these days are recommended for remembering our marhumin.